The reason I'm posting this is to show that anyone can invest. You don't need to earn $200,000 per year. One of my favorite finance accounts is Personal Finance Club. This scenario shows someone who started investing later in life, maybe around age 41, and invests $977 per month with a goal to retire at age 65. If she started in her 30s, she would have only had to invest $500 per month. So if you open a compound interest calculator, you can, for the initial amount, you just put 0. That means like how much a lump sum you would put in, like an initial amount. Like if you wanted to start with $5,000 down, but you don't have to put anything there. So for contributions, how much you would invest per month, you would put 977. And then the average stock market return is 10%. So I put 10%. And then the years of growth from age 41 to 65 is 24 years. So we'll just add 24 years of growth. And after 25 years, she'd have $1.3 million. No one told me these things, and if I could tell my younger self, it's mandatory to start young. There's no choice. Bloomberg News says California's median home prices are $800,000. Housing alone is $1 million. A $200,000 house after 30 years would cost around $1 million, which includes interest to the bank, property tax, PMI, HOA, taxes, insurance, maintenance, capex expenses. I'm in my late 30s and dumped thousands a month in my investments to finally catch up from the 10 years of lost time because we're not taught these things in school. I wish someone told me in my teenage years. At least when I have kids someday, they'll know this information. It's one of the reasons it makes me feel fulfilled with purpose and my why. I'm spending the time creating these posts so people will have access to this information explained in an easy way. I come from an immigrant background and raised by a single mom, so I understand investing wasn't a thought because the focus was on survival. One of my favorite podcasts is Millionaires Unveiled. In this episode, it's episode 85 with a teacher with a net worth of 1.2 million. I like listening to how everyday people are building wealth and investing for their freedom. If you study the portfolio of the average millionaire, they trust and use Vanguard, Fidelity. They invest in index funds, mutual funds, or own rental properties, and they live below their means. A quick summary from this podcast was they paid off $45,000 of student loan debt at age 35, and then he had to start all over at a zero net worth. His home cost $70,000. His name's Ed Mills, Jerry, and he has a blog called Millionaire Educator. He lives in Georgia. His combined income with his wife in the beginning of their career was $85,000, and then now it's $140,000 per year. They own one car, a Prius. Toyota is the #1 car of millionaires. He invests in VT-SAX and VTI index funds, and he lives on $40,000 per year. He learned about investing through the Boggleheads Forum and the book Simple Path to Wealth. Majority of millionaires don't pick individual stocks as the media portrays. Something like 90% of hedge funds fail at beating the market and picking stocks for a 50-year period, despite having all the technology, resources, information, and spending 8 hours a day. Another teacher I read about who retired with $1 million was Andrew Hallam. He wrote a book called Millionaire Teacher, and he goes over everything about investing, from the history of the stock market, his story of investing, what index funds he invests in. If you're spending $3,333 per month, you'll need $1 million at retirement. If you're spending $5,000 a month, you'll need $1.5 million. If your expenses are $7,000 a month, you'll need $2.1 million. This is based on the 4% rule, where you multiply your yearly expenses by 25. If you need $1 million for retirement, you'll withdraw 4%, which is $3,333 per month for the rest of your life and never run out of money, even in a market crash. Most people achieve this goal by investing in an index fund through their 401k, Roth IRA, and brokerage account. Many Americans that don't come from money are able to become millionaires through their retirement plans. The National Study of Millionaires found that 8 out of 10 millionaires invested in their company's 401k, the largest study conducted by Dave Ramsey. The average age that millionaires reached millionaire status was age 49.